Welcome to episode 45. This will be sort of a break in our typical points of conversation. We have finished soccer, so we have one more player of the week and coach of the week. And our last coach of the week for our spring soccer season of 2025 is none other than Zach Trostel. Zach and his wife, Gina, they are a team, and they have 3 boys, and Zach coaches 3 different teams and does an amazing job. Zach is a people person. He is a guru in all soccer things. He not only knows soccer, but he does such a great job in teaching kids the game on their level. So affirming, so encouraging, even encouraging to the opposing team. I can't tell you how many times I have heard Zach say to the opposing team, good stop or good kick or excellent play. He really understands our focus in making sure that we want to create a positive sports experience for every single child. And he is not intimidated by the other team. He genuinely has fun and just wants everyone to succeed. But he also is a very successful coach. So, Zach, you are our very last coach of the week, sponsored by Exquisite Lawns. Exquisite Lawns, they do our fields. If you need a lawn guy or if you need any help with your irrigation needs, contact Derek Hicks at exquisitelawns.com. He will be sure to treat you well and to make sure that you get what you want. So, Zach, great job. And Exquisite Lawns, thanks for your sponsorship.
This week's Lionheart Player of the Week is, you know what? I don't even need my notes. Usually I have notes that I keep, but I don't need any for this fella. Micah Phillips. Iron Giants played in the championship game, and this is one of the best kids. And he's growing up too fast, which has nothing to do with Player of the Week. That's just my take on it. But Micah Phillips is Player of the Week because of his resilience, because of his character, because of the fact that he brings it every time he comes, every week. And he plays goaltender, guys. And one of my favorite memories from soccer season last season is standing behind, and he has his goalie gloves on and he's ready to go, and he takes it so serious, and he takes a lot of pride in what he does.
Yeah, he does.
And his coach this week, just talking about how get this, and he's playing in the championship game. He made a stop with his face in the net.
Yeah.
He is committed.
Yes.
Micah goes so hard for so long.
Yeah.
He is just a great player and an even better kid. Micah, I hope that you watch this. And when you do, I hope you hear me when I say, I really appreciate you. More importantly, God appreciates you and the way that you treat other people when you're on the field and off the field. So Micah Phillips, you are our Lionheart Player of the Week. Lionheart specifically, and I love it that they sponsor this award because everything is in the title, Lionheart, but they are a fantastic program that runs childcare, and for over a decade now, they've been running a Christian childcare program. They are a fantastic organization. They will take care of all your needs if you're looking for childcare in the area. Go check them out at lionheartkid.org.
All right, so today, again, I mentioned we're going to have a short break in what we typically talk about, which is youth sports. But it's related. It's so related.
Yeah.
You go up to any 4-year-old or 5-year-old or 6-year-old, maybe even 7 or 8-year-old, and you ask them what's their favorite part of the game day experience.
Yeah.
And Todd, what do they say?
Snacks.
Snacks.
Yes.
Snacks.
Yes.
So today, we're going to talk about the perfect concession stand.
By the way, when she sent me the notes on what we were doing, I thought she has lost her mind. like truly lost her mind that this is what it's going to be. But really, honestly, it really is. It's the kind of topic that everybody really would enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I go through what we're going to talk about today, I really kind of enjoyed doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone can relate to whether you're a sports parent or not. If you've been to a musical performance, they have intermission, and what do? You go get food
Right.
or drinks.
Right.
Any concert venue, obviously youth sports or any really game day. So Todd, this specifically, I want you to paint a picture of if you had the Todd Murphree concession stand.
Yes.
We're going to paint a picture of what that looks like.
Okay.
On a couple of different levels.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll go ahead and tell everybody what we're talking about. So, as you think about this, give me the top 5 foods that you would have. And again, this is your own personalized concession stand.
Right. Okay. But
wait, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, because I have the thoughts.
Tell me what venue would it be at?
Yes.
And then you can't have a concession stand without people working it.
Yeah.
So tell me who you would get to work it. And then any other features or additions that you would add to make it scream Todd Murphree.
Okay. So I thought long and hard about this. And with everything going on in my life, I probably needed to think long and hard about this. So my concession stand is only going to be operational for about 5 months out of the year.
Okay.
And the reason that it's only operational for 5 months out of the year, and it's only operational 1 day a week, because we're going to make plenty of money, by the way, in that 1 day a week, is
Let's go.
I am following College Game Day around the country. And every Saturday morning that they have College Game Day set up, I am set up right next to it.
That is brilliant.
That is brilliant.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's talk about the details because I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah.
So College Game Day, I love College Game Day, so I would be there.
Yeah.
Would you have a contract with ESPN?
No, I'd be totally separate.
Okay,
Yeah.
you'd be totally separate.
Yeah.
So would they give you a space, or would you have to get there very early to set it up?
I would be there so early. I
Okay.
would be there
Okay.
on Thursday if I
Okay.
had to be. Like, okay, I am a huge college football nerd, first of all. And I would just, I'd do it for free just to be at the experience every week.
Yeah.
And because, they travel to all these different campuses, and each campus has its own different vibe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would love to experience that, you
Yeah.
know. So that's where the
That's
venue
a perfect location.
would be my College Game Day
Yes.
experience. Okay, so that leads me into the foods.
Okay.
Right? Because you got to get the foods right. One of the things, probably the most upset I've ever been at a game, is when they say there's no concession stand. And I'm like, what? Are you crazy?
Exactly.
You can't have a game with no concession. So when is the happiest that I've been? It's when you're sitting in the stands and you smell the food wafting
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
And I can't think of anything better on a Saturday morning than to start smelling the sausage and the
bacon. Yeah.
and all of the breakfast things. But then also like the barbecue, right? When that fires up, once it gets closer to, 10:30, 11 o'clock, right? And you start smelling that barbecue coming off the grill, like, oh,
I love it.
that's the golden streets of heaven for me right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So food wise,
Wait,
yes.
so can you paint us a picture real quick? Like, are you beside the stage of College Game Day? Are
Yes.
you to the side? Are you in the back? Like, where are you?
I am off to the side where I can see everything happening, but close enough that everybody can get all the smells.
So, are you close enough to call that guy's dog? What's that? The guy that the young guy that has the dog,
Curve Street.
Yeah. Would you be close enough to call the dog to you?
Absolutely. Okay, you can't give it away though because you're already.
I know nothing. No, I know nothing.
But you're already getting into. All right, I'll just tell you. Like, because before we even get into the foods any further, like one of your questions was who mans it.
Okay.
Right.
Curve Street.
No.
The dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs.
I am a huge dog person, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, I will have normal people there, but it is going to be a dog-friendly environment.
Nice.
I love dogs so much. So my last year in policing, I started a 5K that we called Cops and Canines.
Uh-huh.
And it was the biggest hit in the community because everyone loves dogs.
Yeah.
Everyone loves to bring their dogs out.
Yeah.
And so then you have a college game day environment and everybody dresses their dogs up and brings them out. And
the team mascots.
yes.
Yeah.
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 And so it's just festive. And of course, I'm going to have the dogs out there with their handlers, and all that kind of stuff.
Todd,
So-
I could see them covering you when they do their picks.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like I could see the dogs with the
Yes.
heads
Yeah.
of the mascot.
Right.
Like and then going through each dog and then the owner would put the head of the mascot, on the dog.
Yeah.
And then they would bark.
That
you
works.
know? Like it's perfect. It's perfect.
I love that idea.
Not sure about the food and like
Well, food's secondary. Food's secondary.
Okay, so finish your so you've got breakfast foods?
Yes. So
Okay.
like yes, eggs, bacon, sausage, like all of the things that have all the smells. It would be a huge breakfast. But then that would transition as we get to the close of college game day before the kickoffs start to just a huge tailgate with barbecue.
Nice.
Anything that you can barbecue, we'll do it. Ribs,
Yeah.
ham, whatever. And so so that's kind of the vibe that I went with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Are there any additions to make it personally yours?
I mean, I feel like the dogs is probably kind of it. I don't know that I would add anything else. It'd be pretty simple, actually. Yeah.
Would you have a tent and tables?
Definitely tables.
Okay.
Definitely tables. And I can imagine that it would be tables with umbrellas, Yeah. I'm kind of picturing it in my head now.
I could envision your logo like as like a dog. Like Barney's Concession or something.
Yes.
Yeah. So would Barney go with you?
I'm sure he would be front and center at that.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. And the first installment would have to be in Tuscaloosa. Like we would kick it off in Tuscaloosa on the quad or
Would Nick Saban come to your
Of
concession
course.
stand?
Yes. He'd be a guest cook.
What do you think he'd cook?
Oh my gosh, who knows? He's been in Alabama long enough that he probably knows the staples.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Now it's your turn.
Yeah. So as far as location, it probably would be, I would probably have my own like 3D, like theater, like dome experience.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So there's this place in Dallas called Cosm. And you can go there and watch. Mainly, we like to watch games there.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're actually in the arena or you're on the court watching.
So when you guys go, do you sit in the dome to watch, or do you sit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like 3 levels.
Right.
We sat at the very top level, and I mean that was plenty. So it would be in there, but it would be much smaller. I mean, the screen wouldn't be any smaller, but like where you would sit probably would be much smaller. Probably like, I don't know, 20. So people would come, right?
Yeah.
And the concession stand would consist of pickles, sour pickles.
Of course.
Actually, it would be a pickle bar.
A pickle bar.
Yeah. So we would have ranch pickles. This is one thing.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of things under one thing. Okay.
All
So
right.
a ranch bar would consist of ranch pickles, sweet and sour pickles, super sour pickles, atomic pickles. Man, and my mouth is watering right now as I'm like saying these things.
Half of our audience just tuned out.
No way.
Yes.
No way. No way. So pickles is number one.
Okay, hang on. Atomic pickles? Did you say atomic pickles?
Yeah, they're spicy.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they're super spicy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
My mouth is watering.
Yeah.
Okay, so pickles. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm pretty picky in the sense of I'm gluten-free and dairy-free.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I really miss about your typical concession stand are the nachos. Because I can have the chips, I just can't have the fake cheese that they put on it.
Yeah.
So it would be really good dairy-free cheese.
Okay.
With all the fixins like jalapenos and pico, and there'd be probably some chicken on there. So. So that would be the other thing. The third thing would definitely be a gluten-free pizza of some sort.
All right.
Like a really good one.
Yeah.
Like not anything that essentially I would make it. Like, because really that's only the pizza that I like is the one that I make.
Right.
For something sweet, like I feel like all those are like savory and sour, right? But for something sweet, I probably go with a dairy-free chocolate.
Okay. Let me stop you. I'm gonna call a timeout.
This is mine.
I know.
This is mine.
I know. So you're not making money off of this. This is just your design.
Listen, no, you don't understand how big of a community are all of the allergen-free people.
No, I know.
Right?
I fully believe that.
And so actually, I could charge way more.
Yeah.
And they would still come because it's very specialized.
Gotcha.
So.
But okay. So what's on the screen?
Man, see, and that's the beauty of it. Is it's anything that I want to watch.
Okay, well, that leads me into what are the top 3 or 4 things that you would want to watch?
It depends on the season. So, like this weekend, I will watch the Women's College World Series.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll have the College World Series on during, late May. We'll have the Men's College World Series on in June. I don't care about the NBA. Okay, so football, all the big games will be on, in the fall.
Yeah.
And then come like the end of October, November, December, January, February, March, college basketball.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Right.
No NFL, no NBA. And
did you say no NFL?
No NFL.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
No, sorry. And I'm undecided about the Wings, the Dallas Wings. I really want to like the Dallas Wings, mainly because I like their colors.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Green.
Yeah, I love green.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: like, if I add another team into the teams that I pull for, and I watch and I follow, I feel like I'm gonna. I have to kick something out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I really want to support them. I want to go buy their jersey because I like their colors, but like. I just can't.
We've really kind of transitioned into the mind of Katrina Parlin at this point. Okay. So that's probably another podcast for the Dallas Wings because I have some thoughts as well on that. But okay, so I guess the reason I asked the question, what's on the screen, is because will there be you said there are a lot of people out there that represent the gluten-free. Yeah. Are those people also the same people that will come and watch those games?
I think that the Metroplex is fairly large.
It is large. It is large.
And so, if it's just me watching the games, like, it's okay. Yeah. It's all right. I'm going to have the pickle bar. I'm going to have a nachos and a dairy-free cheese bar that's going to be banging. And I'm going to have my chocolate.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
I can just imagine me telling my friends, hey, Alabama plays this week. I'm going to have a gluten-free bar, a fake chocolate bar.
It's not fake.
We'll describe it.
You've had it.
That's right. I have.
Yes.
Actually, guys, it was pretty good.
Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't believe the hype. Yeah. It's actually pretty good.
It's really good.
Okay. So, what are the Katrina Parlin nuanced things that you're going to do with this to make it specifically you?
Yeah. Obviously, there's going to be recliners.
Okay. All right.
I need a recliner for sure.
Oh, that's so good. I should have had one.
Yeah.
At game day.
Yeah. Gotta have. You can still get one. It's okay.
I'll borrow from you.
Gotta have a recliner. I think Summit, my dog, has to come.
For
so
sure.
There will be dogs.
Yes. Thank you.
That can come.
Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Statues probably of like Michael Jordan will probably be up somewhere as the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
Yeah.
Maybe like a portrait of Dean Smith would be there probably. And Pat Summitt as well too.
Yeah.
Pat Summitt would be in there.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think as far as like additions that make it me. I mean, I'm pretty low key. Like I just love to watch the sports that I like, and
right.
I mean, that's it.
I love it.
Pickles. I mean, pickles are me.
Yeah, it would definitely be.
Pickle sickles is another thing I would have in there. Pickle popsicles.
Okay, are you allowed to have those anymore?
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's all right.
You yourself can't consume pickle sickles, but other people can come in.
I can still have a few. It's okay.
Yeah. And the reason she can't is because she once consumed, 4,000
a lot
over a week.
A lot.
But that sounds like it sounds very you is what it sounds like.
Okay, and the people that I would get to man my concession stand would be little old ladies. Because I love the older generation.
Yes. Yes.
So they would just come around with pickles, and they would come around with like pizza and chocolate, and they would just be the best. They would be so sweet.
Let me recap for all you guys, that want to come watch Notre Dame USC.
Yes.
And be served by little old ladies and eat gluten-free.
Because aren't they the sweetest?
Yes, they are. They are.
They are, right?
Yes.
I love it.
No, that is uniquely you. That is for sure.
Yep.
Would you be okay? Here's a question for you: would it be in Texas, or would it be in North Carolina?
That's a good question. I mean, yeah, it would be in Texas.
In Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. Home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. This
All
was
right.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have business ideas.
I think you definitely have a business idea. I don't know how much headway mine would get.
Can we? I don't know how it works. Do you hashtag ESPN or how does that work? Can we throw that to them? And
I mean, for sure.
I'm willing to do whatever.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Your concession
dogs,
stand.
barbecue, and breakfast.
Yep.
Doesn't get any better
Everyone
than that.
would love that.
Who does not love that?
Yeah. Like I could see, like they would love it so much that they would get you your own bus.
Oh, that would be so good.
You and Barney would have a bus.
I knew I was going to make it someday.
Yeah. It's never too late to chase your dreams.
This is true. This is true.
Well, thanks for listening to episode 45.
Yep.
This was just a fun episode where we just talked about concession stand stuff, and you probably got to know a little bit more about myself and Todd. So thanks for listening. If you'd like other content and related to youth sports, just go back a couple of episodes and find out what we're all about there. Man, thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed hearing us ramble about youth sports or other strangely interesting sports topics related to families, please go and like and subscribe to the show so that you can get regular updates when a new podcast is released. We'd also love to connect with you. Head on over to our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're under LC Sports and Recreation.
And if you're new to our podcast, go check out some of our previous episodes on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. There's some good stuff on there. And pay attention because these come out pretty quickly, weekly, as a matter of fact. And you're going to learn a lot about what we have to say with regards to our league and how to win with the home team.